Hey guys, how did you like that intro music? I'm still a bit gimmicky with this thing. It's called the Roadcaster, and so I can have all these different effects I was using in previous streams, but I'm still getting the hang of it. That's the default theme song. It's pretty good. It sounds actually pretty good. Well, based on a recommendation by Mark, who suggests I play this game called Before Your Eyes. And it's about the journey through death and the acceptance of that. So it looks really cool. Welcome, Mark. Thank you so much for tuning in again. I'm loving the awesome support. Marinor, you're always here. I appreciate it so much. Really glad to have you guys here. This game it's like one of those indie games. It's short. It should only be an hour or maybe 2 hours. And I'm just kind of looking forward to the kind of unique nature of the game. It's one of those story-based games where it's not about technique and like gaming skills. Thank gosh, because I'm not an amazing gamer. But it's more about the story and getting hooked into the story. So, hey, Colonel B, what time? I was feeling bad because I thought you wouldn't be awake. What time is it, Colonel B? It must be early morning then for you. So the good news is this is an awesome game. The bad news is that I cannot have this camera linked to the stream and to Before Your Eyes, unfortunately, which means I'm going to have to play with my mouse. And the unique thing of this game, which you guys can do when you play at home, is the fact that it's got eye tracking technology that interacts with you based on how you blink, apparently. So yeah, I'm just keen to get started. All right, I'm ready to go. I've got some it's lightly sparkled water. It's very yummy. It's got lime flavor, 0 sugar. And I've just watered the garden. I've just done a workout. So I'm ready to go. What about you guys? Let's begin. Aha, we have our first problem. I just have to click. No biggie. Oh, okay. So how are the volumes? They're looking pretty good on my end. So this is the game. Normally, whenever it says blink, it's going to be click for me. So because my webcam isn't working, instead of blinking as the interface for the game, it's just going to be me clicking my mouse, which is a bit less exciting. I'm sorry about that. But I'm just keen to see the storyline and share it with you guys. Oh, I'm so glad you could make it right. I'm glad we get to share this storyline. Apparently it's just awesome. Oh, Mark, that's so nice. So do you have your own pool, Mark? Or like, I picture you on a farm, Mark. I don't know if that got a good judge of what actually is happening in your life, but I feel like you're in a rural-ish town. Is that right? Okay, so now it's just telling me to look around and click. This is just a warm-up. With that accuracy. I'm going to try and blink as I click to make it more realistic. When you see a metronome and blink, you jump forward. Oh, okay, I think they mean jump forward in space. Maybe in time, yeah. Oh, you jump forward quite a bit. Oh, wow. That's great. Oh, there you go.
Get away, you lucky fowls. That's mine.
Just 1 second, guys. I can see something that will be annoying on my stream. That's better. Oh, sorry about the activate windows, guys. But I'm sure I'll just make myself a bit smaller. It's a bit obnoxious how big that is. I'm sure we'll get used to it.
Well, hello there, stranger. Whew.
real bright and shiny one, aren't you?
Can you hear me better
I
now?
ask you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's
Look at
still
this guy.
inside of you, if that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here.
Okay, so
Remember blinking, don't
hopefully
you?
you guys can hear me all right.
That thing you did
Um,
30,000 times a day.
I'll blow up Paul. Nice. Oh, that's a nice.
Did you do it
Santa
already?
right
My
there.
arm's getting tired.
This guy's funny. Okay, so I've just died, is what I gathered from what he just said, and so this is the journey to death. This is the ferry. Okay, cool. And he's basically telling me to blink here.
Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius. Yeah, I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you.
Whoa.
See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word?
Thesaurus.
Notion? Better word.
I love that he has a
Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up.
How good is it that he has a thesaurus right there?
Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper.
Oh, wow.
To be judged. I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from proud to stern. Now, if she's impressed, I get paid the big coin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. Now shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault.
I'm just going to see if I can decrease the sensitivity a little bit. It is super sensitive. And the answer is no. Settings? No. Okay.
Oh, good. Lay it bounce. Unsatisfactory. Clock watchers.
Clock watches.
I got some words for you.
Hang on, is this guy a cat or a dog? Okay, he's a dog. I thought he was a cat.
Sorry you had to hear that.
Maybe he's a wolf.
So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So, just think back to the very beginning. The first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, alright? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time.
Wow.
Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's just how this thing works. Alrighty then. I hope he's ready.
Hey guys, in the chat, I want you guys to write down briefly. You don't have to, it's not a psychotherapy session, but like, write down your earliest memory. I'll have a think about mine as well.
For this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. And don't be afraid. And don't try to fight it.
Alright.
The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time.
Okay, I'm just gonna blink. It's not actually tracking
Just
my eyes, but
try
I'm
to
gonna
enjoy
try
it
and
this time.
click while I blink. it.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that?
Oh, it's a
Let's
blimp.
go get you some seashells. What do you say? You see that big spiky
She's
plant
writing
over
music.
there? That's called an agave. 11. The day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess.
Okay, go ahead, kid. Look at that! There's your little hand.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea.
That is a really good idea.
Something to see how it grows. Man, the zoom on this thing is
It's a
fantastic.
camcorder. That is the most dad thing.
What was that beep?
Oh, I blinked. Okay, I have to click.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
Do you guys ever have any bathtub memories?
Sounds
Oh,
good,
I-
honey!
Let's debrief on memories in the next break.
It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's very specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Yeah. I worry that might have something to do with it.
This is such a lovely game already.
Look at
I'd be
his
good at
little
speedrunning. You
face.
just have to click.
What do you think he's thinking about?
Probably solving the problems of the universe.
What is that?
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
It's a toy ship.
See why not? I mean, we're all pretty smart.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to be. No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right. No, I'm
Bit
sorry.
loose.
I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot.
So the mum has had a piece of music rejected, I guess?
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
That is quite pretty. Oh,
Hey, we do not throw things in this house. If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it. You know, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what you have in your head.
not yet. Pull it open. Baby grand piano.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it.
I can actually. This is dun dun. I can't read music, but I'm guessing it is. Dun na 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 na. It's for release. I can't believe I picked that. You guys tell me if I'm right. I just know that like the higher you are on the threats on the thing, the more. Yeah. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's Ferry's.
God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first. I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
Oh, there's gonna be a puppy.
I just don't want him to get attached.
What? The whole point of a dog is to get attached.
Richard,
What?
it's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him. But, while he's here, I say we call him Ernie. Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
His most
so
sad-looking dad.
sweet.
I'm trying not to blink.
I think someone likes his new cat.
Richard,
What?
his cat.
Okay, what a chiller of a
I mean,
cat. It literally just
for now.
opens up this
Course
box
right.
and comes straight out
Right.
and lies down
I
in the
believe
middle
that.
of the
I
table.
know where this is going.
For now, honey.
I blinked.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
Oh no, whenever they do this, she's got lung cancer
Sort of like
or something.
me and your little friend on your piano there.
Oh no, it's the allergies. Chill, chill, chill. Isn't it amazing how music dictates feeling? Like, there are just chords that sound sad and chords that sound happy. Interesting, isn't it?
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up. I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost.
Egypt Airlines, cool.
God, she dragged me to so many places.
Wow.
It was wonderful.
I've never been to Egypt.
Where would you want to
Oh,
go?
yep, that's not
Only go to one.
Oh, it's Greece. I've been to Greece, so let's go to Egypt.
Now, you know the ancient Egyptians believed cats had godlike powers. They would have worshipped our little Ernie.
I blinked, I have to click. Music can really do amazing things. What's happened? Oh, it's loading. Oh, I went to the big piano. I can't read any of that. I was trying to sing it in my head, but...
Wait, is that... That's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that? Richard? Are you hearing this?
That's not accurate.
He's playing
What
my
a nice
piece.
memory.
He must have figured it out by ear. I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
Yeah, sure. But you know anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the city, sure. Not out here, I don't.
I mean,
Gotta blink. If I blinked, gotta click. Do you guys have a song that jogs a particular special memory? I definitely do. What's your song? Mine's Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley.
Oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
He doesn't seem too bothered. Oh,
I already did.
For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
Excuse me, of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning?
oh no,
We
what
are
foreshadowing. Hey, that's getting better. Oh no! Weed all over the files.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
Please let the cat know it's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one up.
I blinked, sorry. Gotta
This is
pre-blink
called a
those things.
metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit.
Do you guys have any special songs that jog, like just special songs to you that jog personal memories? You don't have to share the memory, but just any special songs?
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. No such luck for me. But I do wonder.
Guys, my views on this fighting time, don't fight it. You can't beat time. Like, I'm not a nihilist, but, you know, don't try and fight it. Just age with grace and be at peace with the fact that you won't leave. I think this is all, I'm talking to myself here, but I just need to be at peace with the fact that I won't be remembered forever, and that's okay with me. As long as I have real, authentic, loving connections with those who matter to me, and I do good work for the world, I can die happy.
What'll think about you.
That's what I think. Yeah, right, I don't know that song. Oh, I wanted to pick the phone up, but I think I just skipped.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Okay.
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
Mum's not very happy with that.
There you go,
Oh,
buddy.
Pete
Okay,
Murray.
now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my.
Oh,
Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy.
that looks like a spider.
Turn around, Al, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Gotta give her space so she can hustle.
Ernie,
Ernie!
buddy,
we
and
need
it's
you.
Not for sale.
God, no. What if he got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
No, I said I'm really worried. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
God, honey, I'm worried too.
I know, sweetie.
Ernie! Kid! Come to Papa!
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
Thought I was.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
was
and he's
based
pregnant.
Pee-hole distance.
Say that one more time, sweetie.
Pee-hole distance from the butt. If it's further away or something, then it's one or the other.
And what was Ernie's?
I couldn't really tell.
Well, what are we still not understanding how you let this happen?
Goodness.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley. We keep it even though I hate cats. And now it just happens to pop out 5 more?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you hated cats.
For a professor of science and symbols, you're really bad at reading them.
No.
Okay, that's funny. That's really witty.
I let us keep him for Benny. And I'm happy about that. But I really can't have 5 cats around the house. It's just not sustainable.
Maybe we can put them outside or something. Until we can find homes for them.
Oh, it's hard.
He
why you
keeps
gotta
coloring the
de-sex
grass
your animals.
blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red. Were you able to pick up the new book?
Yes, the Manila Galleon is of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, got them too.
Can't tell if they're fighting.
No, can't put a price on learning.
I mean, they did. And it's stupidly big.
So do I have a camera? Am I just taking heaps of photos right now? It's a nice way to explore your past. So I'm trying not to blink because I think something happens if you don't blink. What's gonna happen? Oh, I'm so close to blinking. Maybe if I look up and down, it'll be like I'm blinking. Nothing's happening. Oh, damn it.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex, but just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
Not bad. It's not the right song though, is it? It was...
You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand. Listen to him, Richard. I've been listening to him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
I feel like I'm actually playing. Nice.
The quiz said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
Yeah, thinking outside the box. Not following. It's better.
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
Okay, I think I'm becoming a teenager now.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. You have 5 minutes to get down. I'll drive it back and you up there.
You're not my house. You're not.
Oh, nice. More veggies. Bit more veggies. The grumpy neighbor.
Fall back, you fool.
I used to play outside with sticks so much.
Inside. It's late.
Maybe if you. Hey, you! Yeah, you! Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy, I'm talking to you.
Uh-oh. Romance. I'm a very slow
Why are
walker.
you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Okay. Oh no, I missed it.
Quiet, everyone. Betty's about to play for us.
Let's do this. Go.
Wow, L, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what do you do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Love this song.
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Maritime archaeology. That's
Very cool.
niche.
But no one really knows what it means.
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
This is a quote.
Oh, that is
I want
so
each of you to
mean.
write it down. Not doodle
I'm
on the
looking at you.
sidelines, not stare off into space. Okay, now I will go on to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Should
Oh
I
yes,
tell?
of course.
Yeah, I want us to grow old together.
So those who do not remember the past, repeat the past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time. If
Called out.
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself.
What is it?
The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
Consters. Okay. A new contestant is approached. At long last, your favorite conjurer are ready for battle for the playscape. Join Marcy and her 4 sad brothers as they search for their lost mother, legendary Queen Conch. Okay, so some random game. Nice.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use Tickle Stick.
Okay, so
Whoa,
it's like a Pokemon.
that's a pretty good...
It's called a magnet school. It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something.
Now is not so bad.
It's just, you've had so much trouble making friends at Playco. I want you at a place where people really get you.
So what do you think, Benjamin?
You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Okay, any professor that has a painting
Sorry, he gets
of
very shy.
themselves.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of.
Okay, that guy is tense. Oh, we're gonna do some Bach.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it.
There's a lot of pressure.
Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
Hey. No, I'm not gonna crumble, I'm gonna freaking try my best. If someone provides you an opportunity, you wanna try. Let's go.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
That's a fair assessment.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
Ah! Okay, I'm just gonna disobey. I just want to know what she's saying.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine. Let's talk to her.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Okay.
Man, did I just cause a fight with your parents?
Yeah, you
I'm
kind of
sorry,
did, Chloe.
David, but you should also
Not your
hear
fault. I should have had my phone on silent
Mom
while
and
I was
Dad used to
hustling.
fight, and I would
And the
always
mum should
hate
chill
it,
a little.
But now I actually miss it a lot. Anyway, so basically across the board, crustacean types perform well against mollusk types.
Okay.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet.
Hey,
and she's got
Mr. Kid.
that's a she,
Over here. Yes.
the head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus, though I would not say that to her face. Now, as you can see, she is ready to devour any of the
feeling
deceased who do
constipated.
not pass judgment. Sort of
Oh,
like
man, I'm about to
me
get in
with your
trouble.
weekly quizzes.
Um,
So I am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic scribbling right now.
Ew, why is he so scared looking? Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
oh, this is young love. Drunk,
Why are you worried
constipated
about
people.
having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children. But
Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this with no offense at all.
Man.
But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
no, I suppose you're right.
Oh, Richard, please.
I would never want my kid to be a prodigy if it cost them their life. Like, there's just so much beauty in life that isn't from one single thing. And people who just spend their entire life just hyper specializing in one single thing, it's like you're missing out on so much. And it's okay if you want to do it, like, go for it. But man, you're missing out a lot. You just have to be totally aware of that cost. And kids aren't. You can't be as a kid. You know, Roger Federer, a lot of like high achieving sports people did multiple different sports. So having variety is, you know, it's a good idea. There's a book on it. I forgot what it's called, but Bill Gates recommended it.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep.
That's true.
So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
It's not wrong.
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Jenny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you say.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna sneak out. Try to sleep or sneak out. Oh, come on, we gotta sneak out.
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up.
I think,
I mistake you for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay?
Okay. I've done this before.
You know,
Sleeping on the beach.
I'm
with a
really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Consters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So, I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it.
Wow, she is...
Like, my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school, but I also like hanging out with you the most. Which was also something I wanted to talk to you about. I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never liked hanging out with anyone. So this has been a big surprise.
Oh no, I wanted to hear what she said.
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay, you still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of...
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
This guy just sounds sarcastic, doesn't he? Oh no. Oh, I feel like I'm about to screw it up and disappoint my mum. Don't screw it up. Yeah, I knew they'd do this.
Oh, okay. I think that's enough. So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to practice? Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay? All right. I really want to thank you and your mother for coming all the way out here.
Yeah.
Maybe I pushed you too hard.
Maybe.
Maybe I turned into my own father.
Maybe.
I don't know.
You know.
You have to find something to focus on.
Oh, sorry.
The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
That's true. You do need to pick a kind of niche to bring value to the world.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears.
Oh.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, no.
I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo. Okay?
This isn't good. Looking at the chest, my heart is on the wrong side. Okay, that's never a good side. This is a very abnormal chest X-ray. We call that dextrocardia. But the lung fields look clear, so there's no sign of a pneumonia or a cancer. No bones look broken. Just the heart's on the wrong side of my body, whatever. I think that's probably an error in the game.
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a while means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really...
What they might have done is put the they might have put the X-ray up reverse, like back to front, so it looks like it's on the wrong side. What illness does this guy have? Oh, that's a dirty beach. That's awful.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Fair. And it's hard being a parent. Oh. I'm practicing my drawing. That's cool. Let's keep practicing. Wow, cool. Using different perspectives and depth. I like that.
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Wow. Just need to learn how to color between the lines. Oh, cool. In 2 short paragraphs, describe what you want to pursue a career in, why you want to pursue. Oh, that's a very witty answer. Oh, it's very Escher-esque, isn't it?
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art.
There is no
So
teaching.
don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies!
Ha! Whoa, that's pretty meta, isn't it? Oh, hello. Oh yeah, let's go for him.
Oh,
that's
how very wacky and fun these are.
Oh yeah, let's go for some weird... It's too accurate. Let's go wide.
Very zany.
Maybe we should put some leaves on his goodies.
Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more growth.
So true.
There you go, Mr. Bryn.
Oh, we're getting
Feel
abstract.
each shape. Oh, you feel.
That's cool. I like that. This is very interesting.
I've want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
I'm an artist, guys. Oh, thanks, Brittany. That's Seafrost. Oh, Seafrost, I didn't realize your name was Brittany. Thanks for the tip.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He split the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
Something that really triggers me, I really don't like it when people speak about art in ways that make no sense. And sometimes when you're hearing these analyses, they're really good and they do make sense. And you're like, oh yeah, that clicks. But sometimes they're just using all these complex words that don't mean anything. And you're just like, get out of here. This is just a tax write-off for you. Oh, you're Brittany. Oh, thanks, Riot. I really appreciate the tip. No, I knew your name was Brittany, but I thought 420 was... Oh, I'm getting confused. Well, thank you so much, Riot. I really appreciate it.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird.
Oh, that's cool.
Alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
I totally agree. Like, if you're an artist, you can do your own thing, but you should also, you also need to survive. You need to bring value to the world. So you gotta...
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
Oh, they're gonna make me make some ethical decisions. Oh, there's a comment. Look, I'm of the fan that it's okay to work, 3 or 4 days a week so that you can be creative the rest of the week, I do my clinical medicine so that I can have this creative outlet.
I've got a good feeling about you.
Although I don't like her
You're
vibe.
going to make a lot of money together.
Yeah, I don't like her vibe.
To actually making some money with one's art. Lord knows I could never do it.
I've made my mum proud. Ding!
Ooh, that's good. So, now that you've made it, tell me, what are you...
Oh no. Well, I think that butter was in the shape of a swan. Oh, we're in Egypt, hey? Oh, that's cool. Actually, it's a bit too childlike.
Stop. Is that Benjamin Bryn?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
Cool. Just doing my art.
Hey, honey. Your work's incredible. The new stuff is wowing us all. But Ben, I've had an idea. The critics are fickle. How about if you go back to your roots? Paint something meaningful, personal, close to your heart.
Okay.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm going to be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all.
Absolutely,
Benny,
Ansel.
I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now. All you can do is just keep painting, keep striving. You make that work of true genius. I can just tell you're almost there. So, I'm going to hang up the phone now.
Oh no, Mum's
But
sick.
that's enough from me. Now,
Guys, I just need to I need to go do a wee. Sorry, in Australia we have a bit ruder ways of saying that. But anyway, I need to go to the toilet. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, and I'm going to get a quick food. I'll just be like 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading through all this chat afterwards and reading all of your like personal stories or youngest memory stories. This game's really nice so far. I wish the eye tracking did work, but whatever. I'll just use the mouse. It's going fine. And yeah, I'd love it if you guys, while I'm away, if you guys have any other indie games that you recommend, like this one, like kind of short, 1 to 2 hours. There was another one I'm remembering, and I've forgotten what it's called. It's like one of the most highly rated games of all time, and it's literally just this kind of an indie style, and it's not a long game. It's like 7 hours max. That's actually pretty standard, but like something like that, and same vibes. So I'll have to look that one up as well, because I love these kind of games. I love stories. Okay. Anyway, I'll be back in a tick, guys. Let me give you some music. Hey guys, yeah, the music only lasts for 1 minute. Amori sounds interesting, Mark. Omori. Sounds kind of Japanese. Alright, let's keep hustling.
You'll hear from the person who I believe was the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny? You ready to come up here?
Oh man, what a time to have a break.
Go on, B. Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Dude, just give me some space, Dad.
Hey, honey. Guess who's calling? Again. Look, you know I talk to big, important people who could change your life every day. What the hell am I supposed to say? What do you want me to say? That I haven't heard from my star client in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous. You've got to get it together. Love you lots. Mwah. Hey, Benny. Guess who's calling?
Wow.
Well, here's the
Seeing
call.
the
We're
progression in
finished.
the art, huh?
We're donezo kaput.
Alright. Oh, and I want to drugs, eh?
Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house.
And the dad's losing it as well.
She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again.
Oh, you guys can't see the game. Oh my god, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. It's because... Oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. Guys, it's because I haven't updated my stream deck. And I have to do that. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I'm going to type it in the chat so that you guys can... Because there's a delay. Sorry, guys. Oh, dude, it was the most important part of the game. It was the funeral. So you guys missed the whole funeral. Oh, I feel so stupid. That's the second time today I've done something silly. Like, this morning I was doing ECG live and Halo was playing in the background. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the 2 months membership, Colonel B. That's awesome. I don't know how you made it. Yeah, that's awesome. There might be a delay. Anyway, hopefully we're all back to scratch now. Ready to roll. It was really... What you guys missed was really good. It was like really well done. I just want you guys to know that. You missed out.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter.
I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone, but, well, I'm just so happy that you did.
Yeah.
What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
I wish that I could use an art.
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us.
Not really, but...
Like I can
see her in the paint. I can feel her.
Thanks, Mark. Hey, Riot, I'm glad you found the emojis for members emojis. The Passing Day, inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer L. Stevens, relatively unknown in her life.
Is that
reminisced of his
really
mother's
you?
work out
It's
of Australia,
Chloe,
the creation
your
of this
neighbor.
piece. She's now considered to be one of
My
the
God, I
great
can't
composers of
believe
her
this.
time.
It's
Wow,
been years.
She had a post.
I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable.
Oh, it's my neighbor!
I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this?
Getting a
Maybe
drink
we
with
could get
you?
a drink or something?
Nice.
I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
What happened to my cat?
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck.
Oh, it's the fairy guy.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Whoa! Well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I realized I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it.
No,
All
no,
right,
I was happy to.
here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
Personally, no, I think they're talking about in the game. I think he was a bit lonely. He just had the one friend.
His childhood was a lonely one. Growing up as a strange, quiet child in an isolated seaside town.
Oh, it is, Colonel B.
What'd you say your mom was?
Good catch.
A composer or an accountant?
Oh, oh, that's hard. But in this case...
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding?
Yeah.
Kind of like your...
Can't really avoid that.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could. And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your
Love of my
first
life.
love?
My first love.
And beyond. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day.
That's love.
Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium.
That's right.
See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick. And he had to stay inside for an entire year.
Whoa, I didn't realize it was
In
that
that
long.
year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But, for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs! You lucky fowls!
Wow.
All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, Colonel B, that's awful to hear about your mum, because these days rheumatic fever is pretty preventable with good antibiotics. I mean, you get it after a streptococcal throat infection, and because there's proteins on the streptococcus's cell wall, on the bacteria's cell wall, that kind of look like protein inside your body, a myosin protein, you get rheumatic fever and you get rheumatic heart disease and stuff, which is all very bad, and can cause you heart problems for life. A lot of people need heart transplants later and stuff. So I'm glad that, hopefully she came out of that all right. But now these days, if someone has strep throat, we give them antibiotics and we stop it from getting to that point.
I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you, those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds. They're what becomes of souls who try to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me.
Whoa.
Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
They didn't take the fish.
You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that? Just look at him.
Whoa.
Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Right, I don't think I lied, Brittany.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something.
Oh.
Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass.
What did I lie about?
So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
Okay.
Not this.
Not this? Okay.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Okay, so there's something I've lied about.
You know, my father once told me when I was about your...
This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
I don't know. What's this timer? Oh, it's like I have to get my eyes open.
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
See, she knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep going.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. Yes, I understand about the cat. Let's keep...
Oh, this was another one where I didn't... Alright, let's see if I can keep my eyes open. I've got a fan on and it's blowing cold wind onto my eyes. Is that a dog killing my cat? Oh, it was. Oh, all the kittens.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here.
I do want to stay there. It was nice. It's a nice moment.
I'm not worried about...
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Yeah,
Come on, keep blinking. I have...
We can focus in, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can you please try to speak a little softer? I really don't want to hear talking about this.
What's the point? What's the point?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
Closed. Oh, sorry.
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. It's okay.
I see.
What illness did I have?
You got sick. You howled at the moon at the top of your lungs.
Thanks, Riot.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
How did I die? Oh dear. Probably gonna find out.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing with it.
Hi, Mom.
Well, hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but
that's cool.
I used it in college to write lyrics.
That's very cool.
Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius. Why don't you write the story of your life so far? And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's a story I want to hear.
His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. His mother was a composer, who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant. Yeah, that's why I blinked.
Man, this is wild. You really got into this, didn't you? Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night. But I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
An MRI. CT wouldn't take 30 minutes, an MRI might.
You're doing great, buddy.
And you shouldn't be looking
Just a
down.
little longer, okay?
It's much louder in real life as well, by the way.
Knock, knock. You're going to be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading aloud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but
That's naughty.
I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say?
Yeah,
you know I'm
sure.
such a big fan of anything you do.
I don't know how to let you do that, but
I can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you.
Hey, B. Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, you know, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great. I mean, look at this. His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. I mean, I'm certainly bummed you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words! Reads like Dickens!
sorry, Dad, I didn't realize you'd take it personally that I was lonely. That's more a genetic trait? I don't know. Oh. Fasting is the best way to fight a disease, okay?
Benny! Benny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
I'm up. What's going on? Seizure?
I think he's unconscious. Call the paramedics now.
Okay, I'm doing it. Muscular stab. Boom. Make sure there's no aspiration. Control the airway.
So, if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button, and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
So what the doctor was explaining there, that he presses a button and the drug is administered, that is called patient-controlled analgesia, and we use it for rib fractures as well as other things that are very painful. But it's putting the power into the patients, and the machines have a maximum amount of clicks and a minimum amount of time between clicks, so that you can't overdose on the medication. I haven't worked out what this red thing is. Only 2 tablets. Not so bad. Oh, that's the patient-controlled analgesia. So maybe that is pain. Okay, and every time it gets angry.
Hey, Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard. Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now. Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too.
That's just sad, isn't it?
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me is actually ridiculous. I don't know if you're embarrassed about our night at the beach together, so you're avoiding me, or what, but...
Oh, I was going to fall off the bed.
4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but... Yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me.
That's nice.
So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again. Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
Wait, that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that?
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
I know. Tablets first, then sandwich. Drink, then pain. Hey! It's Ernie.
What are you doing, Elle? She's gonna make you sick.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here.
So all the babies died. But
We
actually,
gotta
Ernie
show this
survived,
cat some
that's
real love. She's been through more than we can even imagine.
Yeah. Oh, now the pain doesn't work.
What do you mean she hasn't been over? Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Yeah. Good done. That's so loud. But that's pain for you. Pain is not subtle.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
Oh, the pain decreases when she's in the room. It's totally gone.
You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day.
She's so likable.
And how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But... Hey! What are you looking at? Don't look up there. Look at me. I'm talking to you.
I'm looking at you.
I want to give you something. But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is. So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave. Close your eyes now, okay?
Okay. Bet you it's a kiss. Oh! Beating less and less.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Yeah, the dad is so
Oh,
likable.
it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable.
Oh, that's very special.
Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
Hey Saito, welcome! We're just finishing up this game. It's almost done. It's just a storyline game, so it's quite a bit of story. Let's go with this first.
It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this clamp on my chest.
I know. It's okay. You can come back to me now.
And that's it.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. I know just what to tell her. Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me. I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this. I think.
What am I meant to do? Just look around. Okay. Hello. I think we found her.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
The metronome stopped.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was...
Thanks, Mark.
Well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn. Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year.
Sorry, another medical inaccuracy. We have a ventilator here, and that mask is sitting there, so it's on with air just being pumped into the room. That's the mask
And in that
there.
year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live, which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
Man, kids dying just makes me sad.
She accepts. Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's in the
in. Go on.
Goodbye, random cat.
You know what to do.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
Aww. Very, very nice. Very beautiful. This game is dedicated to my father.
I wanna be somebody. Me 2.0
That's
for you.
Oh, what a beautiful gift to give to the memory of your father. Like a game like that. Oh, that was lovely. Thanks for joining, guys. That was fun. Yeah, that was really good. I am so sorry that like the key moment with the funeral. I forgot to change the stream. I'll fix my stream in a second after I finish streaming. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thanks so much everyone for joining. Lots of love. Keep suggesting awesome games. Thank you to everyone who's in the chat. Fiddleby, thank you for the list of all the games. I think what we need to do though, guys, is have a kind of master list of all the games that have been suggested. Obviously, I can't play all of them. But the shorter story-based ones
Type to raffle tickets, I've got memories, but I'm slipping. Like some people in here wondering.
Right? Yeah, I'm still getting that hang. Audio. I think it's just gonna go max. But then I go in the red zone. Yeah, that's too loud. It Takes Two. Alright, thank you for the suggestion, Saito. I'll definitely try that out. I'll probably do a little bit more ECG streaming later on. Just at least I'm doing a little bit of study today. And you guys can join then if you like. You know, yeah, I would love to see you there. If you guys are still around later on, I'll probably do another stream today. Otherwise, maybe tomorrow I'll do some ECG streaming. Yeah, Saito, I do have a Discord channel for games and chat, and I'll try and pin, like, if someone can go through the chat and put all the suggestions, that would be great. Well, feeling good, feeling like that was a nice story, ready to chill out now. I'm in isolation now, so I think I'm going to play some electronic board games with my friend. Each other in person. Send me a message on Discord if you guys want to chat. Wishing you all a wonderful day and lots of love. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bisous à tous. Thanks for being so supportive, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya. And now I will end the stream.